So some of the other questions I had around pregnancy and IVF, what in your experience makes it more challenging to have a baby, whether it be IVF or without?
Yeah, absolutely. So you know what, even the smallest, so there's a couple of ways to look at it physiologically, and then let's look emotionally. I suppose physiologically, one of the most difficult things is could be a very simple hormonal imbalance or very simple endocrine imbalance that maybe might not even be detected on medical tests, but that imbalance is there. So often, you would need to really work with the client to figure out what symptoms are they experiencing. Is there something out of sync that isn't being picked up and might need to be tweaked? So that would be one of the main challenges, is sometimes finding, especially with idiopathic infertility, which is your unexplained infertility. And the challenge is often trying to find out for them what can we change and tweak to help bring your hormones back into better sync. Um, and I suppose then another challenge for anybody trying to get pregnant is, where do I get the right information? Where do I get it from? Um, I always say to my clients, and I say to my practitioners who I'm training, what is your client's pain point? And the answer coming back is usually to get pregnant. And you're like, well, actually, no, your pain point, you're coming into me for something different. Maybe you're coming to me and the first thing you're saying to me is, I don't know what to eat. So maybe that's your pain point. You should be eating certain foods or including certain foods in your diet. What supplements should I be taking? Because again, you're on Dr. Google, who can start you down a few rabbit holes. But you've all this information in front of you and you really don't know where to start. So that can be a challenge. So I think physiologically there are challenges, and then with information there are challenges. And Elan, the IVF route, I mean, you know that my children are IVF children, and I was working in this field before I even knew I would have to go down the route of fertility treatment myself. And for somebody who should have known what she was doing, I was completely blindsided by the clinic. I didn't know what was expected of me. It was just overwhelming. So that can be a huge challenge. So, and another challenge for women, if they're trying naturally as well, can be, what is my fertile window? When is that? And I'll tell you, your fertile window, for anybody who really wants to know, it's about a 5 or 6 day gap, and it starts, we'll say, 4 to 5 days before ovulation, and it ends the day after ovulation. It really ends the day of ovulation, but you can have another day's grace after that. So you should be trying to get pregnant before you ovulate, because once you've ovulated, you only have a window of a number of hours for that egg to fertilize. So one challenge can be mapping your fertile window. Where is it? When is it? There are certain signs we look out for. Often we look at ovulation sticks. I don't rely on them at all, because anything like that can be unpredictable, but your body tells a great story. And if you can focus in on what your body is saying to you, you can get, it becomes less challenging to find that fertile window, and you become empowered, I suppose, to be in charge of this journey and not have somebody else taking charge of it for you.